E-commerce has become, I mean, it's one of the reasons why, again, a lot of the investors in this room suddenly understand what warehouses are and what they do. For 35 years I was trying to tell people warehouses are beautiful, and now investors realise it, which is great. But it's thanks to Amazon and e-commerce, basically, which is a sort of startup. We have a site, Horny Porchnitsa, just outside Prague. It's a site of about 4 million square feet. And in there, about 60-something% of our tenants have some form of e-commerce going on in their building. And it's something we've seen that a warehouse is just a box around someone's business. And so if you want to take some shelving out and put in a mezzanine floor and then have people picking to go out in the post individual items and cut out the shops, it's very, very easy to do. And in Europe, you don't need a change of use for that. You just do it. And check the fire rates, but you can do it. So e-commerce made a big difference. The first part of your question about industrial, one of the things that's happened in Europe is, and it was touched upon earlier because of wage costs, is the amount of manufacturing that's moved from Western Europe to Central Europe and now to sort of more Eastern Europe. Romania has got an amazing amount of manufacturing. If it had better motorways, it would do even more. But wage costs in Romania are not that different to China. Sounds very shocking, but they really are. And you can get very highly educated people who speak perfect English, because kids there from a very early age, all TV is in English with subtitles in Romanian. So they have a very highly educated population who are very happy to do overtime. It's why you see so many Central Europeans here in the hotel industry, etc. They don't mind overtime, they love it. But industry has moved to your Mercedes, for those of you who drive Mercedes. Soon your gearboxes will be made in Romania. Your airbags probably already are made in Romania. Your seats are made in the Czech Republic. There's very little of a German car now that's actually manufactured in Germany. It's assembled, but it's not actually made there. And we're seeing in places like, we already mentioned Slovakia, Jaguar Land Rover going to Slovakia. There's a skill base there. You can get product from places like Hungary, Poland, Czech Republic to build your cars in these areas. So our business is very much affected by where industry is. And this move to places like Romania has meant there's new flows coming across from, once you've built it, you've then built the product, you've then got to get that product to where the Germans manufacture, to where the market is, which tends to be in Western Europe. So for logistics, these flows through Europe are very important. One of the new things that we've just seen in the Czech Republic is we now have direct trains from China. So it takes about 12 to 13 days for a train to come from China, and they're now arriving very regularly. I think Poland's got a few as well from China, so cutting out big ships and coming straight across. And because you can regularly know your train's coming every 12 days, you build your supply chain around that. And one of the reasons they're choosing Czech Republic to come to is because you can then distribute to the whole of Europe from that one place. So that's another change that, so not only e-commerce and industrial, we're now having to look at Chinese goods coming in by Czech train.